This is gonna blow your mind. Let's talk about that awesome turbo sound. You know, the one that makes your heart race? It's the sound of power, of performance, of pure driving excitement. That swoosh and whoosh as the turbo spools up. It's music to our ears, right? But what about those of us who haven't taken the plunge into the turbocharged world? Can we still experience that exhilarating sound? The answer, my friends, is a resounding yes. Whether your car already packs a turbocharged punch, or you're rocking a naturally aspirated engine, there are ways to get that signature turbo sound. And the best part? Many of these methods are surprisingly easy and budget-friendly. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of turbo sound enhancements. Before we get into the how-to, let's quickly break down what creates that addictive turbo sound. The spool sound is the turbocharger itself doing its thing. The turbocharger is like a little turbine powered by exhaust gases. As those gases spin the turbine, it forces more air into the engine, creating more power. That spinning action is what gives us that distinct spool sound. Then there's the blow-off or wastegate sound. This is that shh sound you hear when you let off the gas. It's caused by the blow-off valve or wastegate releasing excess pressure from the turbocharger system. Think of it as a pressure release valve that keeps everything running smoothly. So now that you're a turbo sound expert, let's explore how to make your car sing. If you're lucky enough to already have a turbocharged car, making that turbo sing louder is often as simple as a few strategic modifications. One popular option is to install a high-flow air intake. This allows the turbocharger to breathe easier, resulting in a more pronounced spool sound. Just imagine your turbocharger taking a deep, satisfying breath with every rev. Another way to crank up the volume is with a larger downpipe. This wider pipe, which connects the turbocharger to the rest of the exhaust system, allows exhaust gases to flow more freely. The result? A louder, more aggressive turbo sound, especially that satisfying whoosh as the gases escape. Section 4, faking it like a pro simulating turbo sounds. Now let's talk about those of us who drive naturally aspirated cars. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. There are some clever tricks to simulate that turbo sound without actually installing a turbocharger. One popular method is using a turbo sound whistle. This inexpensive device is installed in the exhaust pipe and creates a whistling sound that mimics a turbocharger. It's not the real deal, but it can be a fun and affordable way to add a sporty touch to your car's sound. Another option is to install an aftermarket exhaust system designed to produce a sportier sound. While not specifically a turbo sound, a well-chosen exhaust system can add some of that deep rumble and aggressive tone that's often associated with turbocharged cars. Section 5, a symphony on a budget cost-effective sound enhancements. Now you might be thinking, Doug, this all sounds great, but what about my wallet? Fear not, my friends, because many of these turbo sound enhancements won't break the bank. Turbo sound whistles, for example, can be found for as little as $10 to $20. That's cheaper than a night out at the movies. And while a high-flow air intake or aftermarket exhaust system will set you back a bit more, they can be considered investments in your car's performance and sound. Remember, you don't need to go all out right away. Start with a small modification, like a turbo sound whistle, and see how you like it. You can always upgrade to more substantial modifications later on. Section 6. Embrace the sound, unleash the passion. So there you have it, folks. Whether you're boosting an existing turbo or adding some auditory flair to your naturally aspirated ride, achieving that exhilarating turbo sound is well within reach. Remember, it's all about expressing your passion for cars and enjoying the ride. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to enhance your car's sound? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.